We are standing here in the spectacular light-filled galleries of the Louvre Abu Dhabi, facing an absolute marvel of global imperial ambition and artistic revolution. Just as the museum's monumental sarcophagus of Henetawi masterfully encapsulates the eternal spiritual aspirations of ancient Egypt through its intricately painted coffins and mummy wrappings, the breathtaking gallery before us captures a staggering, worldwide rupture in the 17th century. We are stepping into the absolute zenith of the Age of Discovery, a moment when global monarchs, from European absolute rulers to Islamic emperors, began weaponizing art to construct a monumental political iconography. As global maritime borders collapsed, the canvas became a highly calculated political battlefield. In 1648, the foundation of the French Royal Academy of Painting and Sculpture radically transformed art into an instrument of statecraft. But this is also a thrilling historical pivot where art fights for its independence to become what we now call fine art. While the theatrical, emotionally charged Baroque of Rome and Antwerp exploded with Catholic Counter-Reformation fervor to glorify the divine, a completely different aesthetic revolution was taking place in the Dutch Republic. Fueled by unprecedented global trade wealth, we see the birth of secular, hyper-realistic genre painting and portraiture that brilliantly reflected the desires of a new, powerful bourgeois society. And the visual tension reaches its absolute climax when we compare the differing aesthetics of global power. In France, Classicism reigns supreme, perfectly embodied by Hyacinthe Rigaud's majestic portraits of the Sun King, Louis XIV. Look at the cascading silk robes and that piercing, absolute gaze. It is the ultimate, visceral declaration of absolute power. But at the exact same moment, the Islamic world was exploding with its own profound visual culture. In the Safavid and Mughal courts, exquisite miniature paintings and intricately bound Muraqqa albums were elevated into essential tools for royal education and refined aesthetic supremacy. Simultaneously, during the Ming-Qing transition in East Asia, literati scholars were pushing painting in a completely different, deeply philosophical direction. They elevated landscape painting beyond mere court decoration into a cosmic tool, a space for profound meditation on the fundamental unity between humanity and the forces of nature. As we step back and take in this sweeping panorama beneath the dome of the Louvre Abu Dhabi, a breathtaking realization washes over us. What began as the opulent political propaganda of 17th century courts evolved into the highest zenith of human intellectual exploration.
These artworks are not dead relics of forgotten empires. They remain vibrant, immortal testaments to human ambition, continuing to profoundly shape our visual culture and whispering their eternal, magnificent legacy into our modern world.